Name?
Huh? I'm
What's your
Preston.
name? Preston.
Yeah.
Okay, no, I'm mistaken. You resemble a guy that was doing a series of surfing.
Oh, like surf?
Are we starting yet?
Yeah, we're going.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I resemble a guy who's doing surfing videos or something?
No, he's doing a surfing profile. He's doing surfing interviews.
Oh.
I'm a famous surfer.
Are you a surfer?
I'm a famous surfer.
You're a famous surfer.
I'm important to surfing history.
Wow.
Modern surfing history, anyway.
Are you from Hawaii?
Born and raised here, yeah.
Born and raised here in Oahu?
Yep.
Wow.
I was born May 26th, 1950. I'm 69 years old.
Wow.
And never been houseless or homeless in my life, except in the wake of a disastrous divorce that took me by surprise in California. It has tumbled into this situation where my economic wherewithal was drained rapidly.
So, what led to being homeless was just the economic problems from a divorce?
That cascaded into the totality of circumstances.
Yeah. You were living in California, then what part of California were you in?
Orange County.
Orange County.
Gal for 8 years, and
wow.
She came here to get into riding big waves. That was her dream because she already met one of the pioneer big wave riders, a man named Greg Knoll.
Yeah.
Knoll, who she was fascinated by the whole, you know, the fear of riding big waves is something that everyone faces if you plan to ride bigger waves at a certain level of ability.
So your wife wanted to do that?
She wanted to, and then at the beginning she wasn't my wife. Innocently enough, I was her coach and she was just my student.
Oh.
But she had gone through a breakup with her then steady boyfriend.
Oh wow.
And conveniently she had a townhome in Huntington Beach, California.
Yeah.
That she offered the spare room to me, and then things manifested in the romantic way.
And one thing led to another.
Yeah. And then we came here soon thereafter. That happened. Well, and then there was like a period of decisions that.
Yeah.
She wanted out of California. She wanted out of the mortgage that she had been paying on the townhome. So she sold her townhome again.
Yeah.
Most of that went to the finance.
Yeah.
Financing. But anyway, long story short, she made it here, and we began riding away. Moved to the North Shore, where all the big waves are, and I introduced her to my friends and my family, and basically she got carte blanche treatment for a VIP in the surfing world, because she was with me. So,
but things didn't work out between you guys.
No,
and then
we were happy, and I mean there was that great flush of romance that lasts several years, where you're so getting to know one another in that sense.
Yeah.
And, anyway, it ended badly.
Yeah.
She went back to California because she was a web designer, an IT computer specialist.
Yeah.
So she found a job with a large medical insurance company called Cal Optima.
Yeah.
They're one of the largest. California has its own economy. So they had mostly government employees, mostly people who are in the civil service sections.
Yeah.
Or corporate group office medical. Cal Optima was the manifester.
Yeah.
So she was in the IT department, and it didn't take long for things to change as far as, our agreement was to be bi-coastal. We kept a home here. I stayed here. More specifically so, I think I was the wife, the domestic caregiver in the relationship, because she couldn't cook an egg without blowing. So I was cooking, cleaning, dusting, mopping, interior designing, and
Yeah.
We joked about it. So I always knew somebody that I would someday make a good wife to someone.
You knew someday you'd make a good wife. Yeah. Well, how long have you been?
We're well past the 3 minutes, but
yeah.
Maybe you should ask your questions and get.
Yeah. Well, how long have you been homeless?
Since 2 summers ago.
So 2 summers ago.
2017. No. Now
Yeah.
that would be. This coming summer would be 3.
Yeah. What's the hardest thing about being homeless?
The mendacity, is that the right word? The mendacity of the. What is mendacity?
Mendacity is like if a person is mendacious, he's a liar.
Yeah.
He's lying all the time.
The mendacity that's kind of rampant amongst groups and cliques of people who belong in the same group. They're homeless.
Yeah.
And they put up with one another, and then they form cliques.
Oh.
But in those cliques, they lie and steal and betray each other.
Oh.
Which is something I'm very unused to, because when I grew up in here,
yeah,
we didn't do that. There was a moral compass, and now there doesn't seem to be any more.
So you don't feel like you can trust other homeless people.
That takes time, like any friendship and relationship. But
yeah,
even in what would be considered the assumed strengths of these ties, these guys are all lying and stealing and backstabbing each other all at once, and it's really kind of a vicious cycle.
I hear you. And what about, when the sun goes down and the tourists go to bed, is it safe?
I'm weaponized a lot.
Okay.
More than what I would call normal.
Just because it's not safe?
Yeah, because you got to be prepared to find someone stealing from you, or figuring that they might be able to take your belongings.
Yeah.
Bikes are a high premium. Bicycles are a high premium. Anything that being sold or and the terminology, the slang is called, if you one boosts.
Yeah.
That's the actual theft part, and then one amps the boosted products to move forward.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
So it's, I guess in the old days it was the old breaking and entering, and then going to visit your local fence for jewelry and high-end products, electronics. I mean, we're in an area where there's almost, in a lurid sense, there's these absolutely the highest end stores. I mean, Chanel, Gucci, and
high-end stores.
High-end stores.
Let me just pan the camera here. I mean, we're looking at
crazy rich Asians now have overtaken the picture.
Yeah.
To the point where
there's a lot of money here.
There's a lot of money being spent here.
A lot of money being spent here.
Behind that, the money being spent now is in the American, the ongoing westernization of the Asians who find Hawaii as an outpost of the American lifestyle very alluring, and they're biting hard down on it with their money.
Yeah.
Which is forcing the local people like myself into.
It's expensive, man. It's really expensive to live here.
And the government is, they are politically disinclined to do very much, but talk about it.
Where do you get your food?
Well, I get what is called DBT, which is the old food stamp program, which is supplemental nutritional assistance program, which is alive and well.
Yeah.
And then
so that
no one gets food stamps and actually turns to food stamps anymore. It's all electronic.
Yeah. So that I mean,
in my particular case, I got cut off because I had a 6-month review that I wasn't unaware of had my benefits were suspended because I hadn't come in to get a review, which I have to re-reviewed.
Yeah.
So there are people like I've only been here homeless, which I was really trying hard not to have happen, but the cascading consequences of on October 15th, I had my one vehicle, which is a well-running vehicle. It went out of registration by a month or so, and I was just about to re-register it because it's very pricey to register cars here, and you know, there's upwards of $300 to $500. Around between $400 to $500, depending on how much penalty there was for not having pre-registered by mail. Anyway, when the cops came at 2:30 in the morning, they should have just left me alone and given me a ticket. But the one rookie cop who was turned out to be one of the arresting officers decided that by the book, if a car is untaxed, it's a towable situation. So he called the tow trucks immediately, and I begged him not to because I was leaving the area. I had my 2 dogs, 2 Chihuahuas, and
one of your Chihuahuas is right there.
I had surfboards, and I had personal articles about to be mostly put away, but there were some things on the ground which he found abhorrent to his, So what is really going on? There's a specific targeting of homeless people because when police have not much else to do, they are really going after the slew of complaints that they get from everywhere all the time, from people who believe that these outcasts, the people who are on the streets are vermin at one extreme, undesirable in the mid extreme, and absolutely not worthy of occupying space in this area that's designated resort, tourist. And the people these are all, many of them are newcomers. Many of them are one step away from catastrophe. Many of them are retirees. Many of them are what we consider white folk.
Yeah.
With very Republican political leanings and find Hawaii desirable without the native culture. And the native culture is alive and well.
Yeah.
But they don't care.
Are you native yourself?
They have no. Yes, I'm a native Hawaiian. My mother danced hula all her life. Did at one point speak Hawaiian fluently. She found it. And there's a local patois called Pidgin English.
Right.
Pidgin English is just that patois, a mixture of. It is in itself a dialect. It's a dialect, but it's not. It's not a different language.
Right, dialect.
So it's a mixture of all the immigrant laborers. Everyone, the Chinese, the Japanese, the Portuguese, the Filipinos, all had to deal with each other in this island environment. So the best way is to tease the shit out of everybody, and it was all equal. And the way you got along with everybody is to tease everyone's cultural.
Yeah, I hear you. Well, hey man, I really appreciate you taking the time to talk with me, man. Thanks a lot.
All right.
Thanks a lot.